Hello everyone and welcome back to our quest series. In the previous episodes we've been finishing up our quest objectives and getting them completed. Now in this episode we're going to set up the idea of collecting rewards based upon a completed quest. So let's get started. So for the rewards, we're going to make our quest easy to complete because it makes it easy to test. So let's go into our quest data and let's just take out a couple of these objectives. Okay, so all I've got is the interaction objective with the strange object. Okay, now in here we're going to have the XP reward is 10, item rewards. This would also be things related to, if you're using my inventory system, it'd be a name of an item in your inventory. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on add and just put in here armor. And you get one piece of armor. I don't know, whatever it may be. You decide what item piece goes into that. And then currency will have 5 gold. Okay, so you design the rewards that you have based upon our quest data that we set up previously. Now, when you complete the quest, so it looks like this. When we go up to this guy, we've got the quest there. Interact object is already complete. Okay, cool. So I want to be able to hand it in or complete it automatically. So let's go for the hand-in approach first of all. So this quest is complete, as indicated by his tick here. So I want to be able to walk up to him, hit the button, and be able to determine whether or not that quest is complete for him. So when we do interact with him, we are looking at the quest giver component. So let's take a look at the quest giver component. And on the quest giver component here, there we go. We are doing interact here, and we're doing false going into already on quest. So at that point, we're going to check to see if the quest is complete or not. Now to do that, we need to get a player character and get the quest log component, which I've got over here. Just going to copy and paste that there. And then from there, I want to be able to get whether or not I've got the quest complete. So I can't recall, did we actually put a complete quest in here? Let me double check. Let's go to our quest log component. Complete quest. So we've got this complete quest going in. So when we complete the quest, we want the 5 of this, and then we want to say whether or not a quest is completed or not, and that'll be in the completed quests bit here. Okay, so sure. Okay, so we want to know if the quest is complete or not. Now to do that, we need to get our quest progress from our quest log. So we know what quest we want. It comes from the quest data row name, and we want to make a function here to fetch the quest in our current quest list here based upon what data we want to give it. So we have the name coming from here, and we need to get it from our quest log component. So in my quest log component, I want to make a function and do get quest actor. And this, we are going to look for a quest name. So we go name and do quest ID. And I'm going to take my current quests out and do a for each loop. And for each quest, we're going to drag out and get their quest ID. If their quest ID is equal to this quest ID, so we do equals, that means we want to return that array element. So let's put that into a branch and add a return node. Plug that in, and we're going to be returning this array element. So this function's purpose is to get the quest actor. Okay, so back on my quest giver component, when we're doing this, we want to check to see we get the quest. Get quest actor, and we want to get the quest data. Let's take this from here. Row name, yeah. Okay, so let's hook that up to here, like so. So what we need to do is go over to our quest actor now and check to see if we can make it, check if the quest is actually completed. So let's go over to our quest base. And we got this is objective complete. So on this objective complete, we're going through each objective, returning what the value is to see if whether or not that matches the current progress we've got. And if it does, we want to say the notification, which we're doing here. Now, if all the quests are completed, we want to mark this, all the objectives are completed, we want to mark this as is completed. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to drag out our, we'll do, yeah, okay, so after this, we want to check if all the objectives are complete. So, is objective complete? We'll do that. Okay, we'll make another function for this. Is all objectives complete? There we go. And in here, we need to do grab all of our objectives. So we've got current objective progress. Actually, we do need that, but we also want to get the current stage details and break that open. Get hold of our objectives. And we want to take this and do a for each loop. We'll actually rewrite that one to be objectives complete. That makes more sense. Yeah, so we'll take this array element out here and we'll break this open. It's going to give us the details of each objective, including the objective ID. Now, the current objective progress is based upon its objective ID. So we want to check to see if each one of these is complete. So on is objective complete. No, look, that one, sorry. Well, let's open it up. We want to do the same sort of code that's in there. So this bit here, we want to take that and put that into a branch as well. Copy that and put that over here. Let's clear that like so. Okay, so I've got the objective data. We don't need to do that, and I want to get the. Oh no, we do want that. Sorry, objective ID goes into there. There we go. So objective ID data, get the objective struct, check the quantity against the find here. The objective ID would be this one. We'll drag that down there, like so. And that gets us this branch. And that goes to the loop body here. Right, so the way this works is we're going to have a local variable. I do local all complete. And I'm going to default that to true. So if it manages to get through this whole entire loop body, I want it to output that value. So let's go completed, return, and output here, return, and to output the local all complete, which is true by default, remember. So if this is not true, okay, so if this is false, this one over here, we're going to set that local all complete to false here, and then we're going to do a return node early, because no point checking anymore if you know you're going to fail straight away. So it's going to go through each objective, check if they're complete, and if they are complete, nothing's going to happen, but if they're not complete, it's going to turn it off and stop this thing from running. So now when I go to is objective complete, which calls up the widget on the screen to show the objective completing, we're going to drag out the objectives completed, and this will check to see if all of them are completed, and that is complete in there. Okay, so that will be marked as is complete. So if I go back now to my quest log component here, I want to, no, sorry, quest giver component, so getting tracked. Yeah, get quest actor here, and we'll drag from here and see if there is complete is true. Is completed. And put that into a branch. So if it's true and it is complete, we are going to output that there, might as well. But more importantly, we want it to say that we are successfully handing in this quest. Okay, so on here, we're going to display the completed quest rewards. And this could be like a whole widget system you want to do. It could be like dialogue system, whatever you want to do. But in here, we want to say display rewards. Okay, and we're going to make a very simple UI for this. So I'm actually going to take the we'll take the quest giver component. Quest giver, and duplicate that, and we'll do quest rewards, and let's just edit it a little bit to make more sense. So in here, we're just saying, here are your rewards. Thank you so much. Blah blah blah. So quest name, we'll leave that as the case. The scroll box with the quest description and stage descriptions. Again, we can leave that the same there. I think the only thing we really want to change is the accept and decline and of the objectives here. We'll get rid of that too. And the accept and decline is going to change here. We're going to do the accept is going to be turn in quest, turn in, or collect rewards. What you want to do. And this one's going to be cancel, like so. Go to the graph. First of all, delete the objective stuff, which is here. Get rid of that. Yep. And then I want to say when we click the decline button, that's going to remove impairment like normal. But when we click on the accept button, we want to tell our player character to turn in quest. So I'm going to go to the quest log component and do a turn in quest function. Turn in quest. And that's going to ask for a particular quest ID. Let's go back to our quest rewards and let's just drag that in there and do turn in quest. Remove that and put that in its place. Okay. So that's going to turn in the quest. The turn in quest job is to give the rewards and add it to our completed quest array. So let's get the rewards first of all we need from our quest ID. Now for that, we're going to drag out and get data table row, get the quest data, and then from there, we are going to get, actually it will be actually easier to do. We use that get quest actor that we made already. There we go. Because that's really going to have the details on it. Get quest details. And current stage details as well. So we're going to break this open because that's the one with all the rewards on it. There you go. XP reward, item reward, currency rewards. So let's just make it so it gives us our XP. Okay. So for that, we want to just do print string. And we'll do format text box. And we'll do XP equals, and we'll put curly brackets in for debug purposes for there. Now, when it does this and it's finished doing this, we want it to then add the quest to the completed quest array. So let's do a sequence at the start, like so. So drag out completed quests, add unique, and we want the quest ID go into there, and we want it to remove from the current active quests. So we do remove item. That'd be the quest ID again here. There. Okay, cool. In fact, what I'll actually is I'll take this bit and I'll put that in that completed quest function that we've made but never used. I'll put that in there. Complete quests. We'll put that in there. Parameter there. Quest ID. Okay, so there we go. So my turn in quest. Okay. So when we turn in the quest, we just call that complete quest thing to handle all that. Quest ID goes into there. Okay, so the main thing that matters here is this first line here. So this is how you get your rewards. Now the rewards at the moment, I don't have any other systems in this project example, but for example, if you've got a character with a leveling component, you do get player character, get a leveling component, and add XP, for example. If it's an item reward, you drag out the item rewards and you do add to inventory. If it's currency, you're adding that to wherever you're adding it to. So let's just demonstrate that the print string happens, and hopefully that works to turn in that quest. That turn in quest is happening again when we do display rewards. We're going to do create widget quest rewards, quest data, get split there. Do we need the quest details? Probably. Get data table row. Quest data. I'll go into there. And then we're going to add to viewport. So that'll display the rewards. That will bring up the quest rewards screen here, and it will turn in the quest when we click on the button here. So let's test that out. Now the quest is already in our system. It's saved from last video and it's true, it's completed. So this should complete. And it has not. So let's take a look at what's going on there. So I should be interacting with the NPC's quest giver component. That should be going down to create active quest, it's not active quest, get quest actor is completed. Okay, so we're going to put breakpoint on here. So it should stop me. Yeah, cool. So I'm going to check that it's completed. It's false at the moment. Okay, so why is that false? So let's go back into our get quest actor. Okay. Right. Okay. So the reason why it's false would be because we're only checking if the quest objectives are complete at whenever we complete an objective. I actually want to do this at the start as well. So let's copy that and do that on begin play. We'll do it on completed of this for loop here. Because I'm doing a save system and that's bringing in a quest that's already there, therefore it's already completed. I just need to turn it in. So still nothing. Still okay. Right, let's work that out. Quest giver component, get quest actor. That should go through there. Okay, so let's go to quest base and let's do this here. We go add breakpoint. Right, so that's come through. And the objective completing is not true again. So what is going on there? Quest base, our objectives complete. I'm going to go through each one here. Current progress. Right, let's breakpoint there. Right, so there's the progress checker. So quantity here is 0. We found 0. We have 0. Why is that 0? Compo number 1. That's there. 0 find. Strange objects 0. Is that not loaded in afterwards? Hold on, let's take a look when that's loaded in. I think the save file is breaking it a little bit, so I'll put a little delay on this bit for now. See if that works. So we'll put a little delay because it's definitely marking it complete because the UI is showing a tick for when it's completed. So it's definitely happening. So let's just pause that there. Okay. Strange object 1. Yeah, there you go. That's more like it. That's what I expect. So 1 goes into there. Yeah. It's completed. True. Yeah. Okay, so if I walk up to him now, still nothing. Okay, let's work out again what else has gone wrong. So quest giver component, we are going to add a breakpoint to this one. And let me remove the old ones. So that's quest base, wasn't it? Remove and remove. So took this. It's completed is true. Yep. Oh, I actually did anything here. See me. I have to turn in display rewards. Yeah, when it's true. That was a silly mistake. Okay, let's remove that now. That should all work. So I hit play, interact, and there you go, collect rewards. There we go. And you can see there in the corner, I've got 10 XP from that. So yeah, how you reward XP and gold and items to your character are totally dependent on what you've done. If you use my leveling system from way back when, you just get your leveling system component from the player character and add XP to it. If you do an item, you get the inventory component and add to inventory. And if it's gold, you can add that to any sort of value wherever you may be on it, component or otherwise. Hopefully you guys will figure that out based upon what it is you're doing for your game. But that is the route that you go down for that. So that quest is now complete. So in the next part, we're going to tidy this up and we're going to move this around so this clears from here. And also we're going to add tracking to our scene here too. But there you go. So there you have it. We can now collect rewards from our quests when they are completed and turned in. Now, as I mentioned, you can set up the rewards, items, and currency yourself because that's all dependent on how you're handling that in your game. But if you use my systems, you see that there's some familiar hooks that you can easily call up there. So have a crack at putting it into your game, have a crack at putting it in with your different reward systems, and let us know how you get on. If you want to see the next episode, we're going to go over and adding a tracker to our quest log, so we can track individual quests on our screen when we're not inside our quest log menu. You can watch the next episode right now over on patreon.com/Ryan Laley. We can find all my videos early from just $1 a month. Thank you to all my patrons and YouTube members for their continued support. And once again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.